Good afternoon from Epcot Center. We are here today to continue our Adventures Around World Showcase. We've gone through quite a few pavilions and countries around World Showcase already, and we'll put a link to those down in the description down below so you guys can check out and get caught up on everything that we've showed you guys so far. But today, we're here to see the America Pavilion. So if you guys remember back, the last pavilion we did was Italy, and what we'll do is we'll put a link up in the corner to the last video where we did a tour around the Italy Pavilion. So here we are, we have arrived at the Italy Pavilion, and we are now turning to our right and heading over to the America Pavilion. So the very first thing that we come across is a Joffrey's booth where you can get coffee and all kinds of other stuff. Because it is Christmas time right now, they have a drink called the Cheerful Elf, which sounds like a lot of fun. They also have a pumpkin creme brulee cold brew, which also sounds delicious. You can get all kinds of donuts and stuff here too. And to the right of this Joffrey's booth is this. This is the most interesting area of Epcot in my opinion, because it's kind of this empty space, but occasionally, at no set schedule, they bring out all kinds of different characters out here to do all kinds of fun meet and greets. Not just characters that you'll find in Epcot, but characters from all over Walt Disney World will come and be meeting right here. But there is no set schedule, so it's hard to say when it'll happen. So just to the right of that area, kind of on this light post, there's actually a post office box where you can mail letters from inside of Epcot. From the mailbox, we turn and there is a DVC booth, which DVC is Disney Vacation Club, kind of like a timeshare for Disney. And then next to that is the Fife and Drum Tavern. Here's a look at the menu for the Fife and Drum Tavern. Turkey legs, I think, are the most popular item here. So as we turn from the Fife and Drum Tavern, this here is the main building of the American Pavilion, which contains the restaurant, the show, American Adventure, and another gift shop over there. But I wanted to show you guys this very large amphitheater down here that they use for all sorts of different concerts and shows and stuff like that. Right now it's all set up for Candlelight Processional, which is a holiday offering here at Epcot where various celebrities come out here and read a holiday story. So back over at Fife and Drum, and we turn in this direction towards the main building to Liberty Inn Public Dining Room. Let's go have a look inside and have a look at the menu. Before we go inside, I wanted to show you this menu because there are different pictures and stuff like that on it that you can see. And they do offer mobile ordering, so that is a time saver. Here we go, we are heading into the Liberty Inn. And it is, of course, all decorated for the holidays. It's not a really big dining room. There are tables outside, too. So if you can't find a table inside, you should be able to find one outside. But it's a quick service, so basically you just go all the way back to the back here, get in line, order your food, and then bring it out here and find a table. Lots and lots of old flags. So like here's one from North Carolina from 1775. I don't see any other ones with dates on it. Do you guys know what these are? Are they all from 1775? That would make sense. Or flags from 1776. That seems like it would make more sense than 1775. Here's where you come up and order your food, or if you did mobile ordering, you just walk up to this window over here and pick it right up. I always like to look at the different artwork hanging on the walls in different places. So this is from Margaret Ann McCarthy from June of, I don't know, June 18th, but it doesn't say like what year it was from. But this is how they would practice their cross stitch and their alphabets. So they would like sew out the alphabet in different, you know, designs and pictures and stuff. I wonder what this was supposed to be. Was this just practicing like this Argyle print? From the food ordering area, I am kind of just turning this way to show you guys that the restrooms are located just outside over here. And there's also a telephone over here and an ATM. Okay, here we go. There's a sign here that says the 13 flags hanging here are representative of the colors flown by original colonies during the American Revolution. So there it is. That's what all of these flags are from. From the Liberty Inn, we're heading over here to the American Adventure because we've got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the next show. So we're gonna go inside and get set down so we can show you guys the American Adventure show, starring Mark Twain and Benjamin Franklin. Also in here is a singing group called the Voices of Liberty, and the reason they sing here is because the dome ceiling creates the perfect acoustical environment. I want to show you guys some of the artwork that's around the waiting room here. So these paintings were done by various people, and this one just happens to have been done by somebody in Walt Disney Imagineering. Wow. These are all done, it seems like the opening year of Epcot. Also, as said before, this was filmed during the holiday season, so there is a gingerbread house in here. Oh, the Washington Monument has Mickey ears on top of it. Oh, look, there's a Mickey Mouse on top of the Capitol building. And then there's Abe Lincoln inside the Lincoln Memorial. Wow, what is this? Holy cow, this is impressive. I don't know what this little area is, because it's kind of like a small carpeted area, and there's normally a rope covering in front of it, so I'm not going to go back there, but it's really amazing looking. Does anybody know any more information about these pieces here? Because why are they here? And like, what are they? Throughout the building, there are different quotes from notable American people. And then this is actually the entrance to where we're going to go down into the American Adventure show. More of those iron eagles. And so we're going to go up those escalators and into the theater. Here's a little description of the American Adventure, hosted by Ben Franklin and Mark Twain, featuring all of these, plus the Spirits of America. There's also this, the American Heritage Gallery, which focuses more on the indigenous people of North America. They got different artifacts from in here. They have a section from the Eastern Woodlands, the Great Basin and the Plateaus, which is really neat. I love this. That looks awesome. There's the plains. Wow, that is a beautiful dress. There is a giant map made out of wood in here, kind of showing off all of the different areas where indigenous people are from. They have these neat like fire things here where you put your hand on this and then the fire gives you a show. The Northwest Coast and Arctic. Whoa, is that? Oh, I thought that it was carved of ice. This is so neat. Zuni animal necklace and Zuni necklace and earrings. This is amazing. And Navajo. Wow. The Southwest. Apache skateboards. Some Apache boots. Apache shoes. This dress is from 2018 and it is beautiful. Wow. And there it is, the Voices of Liberty are all done. Now it's time to start lining up to see the American Adventure. Oh, there's not a stair there, to the American Adventure Theater. We are upstairs. We're watching Voices of Liberty right down there. And we're headed over to these doors to go into the theater. More areas off to the side with these large brass eagles. There's just a grandfather clock over here too. It's like somebody's house. All kinds of different notable Spirits of America statues all around the theater.
4 centuries of work, bloodshed, loneliness, and fear created this land. We built America, and the process made us Americans. New society, not great, but fitted by our very faults for greatness. Excuse me, Mr. Twain. It started when dreams and visions of a new world were shrouded in the myths and legends of an old world. This tiny ship is the Mayflower, carrying pilgrims in search of their dream, a dream of religious freedom. For me, this is the beginning of the American Adventure.
There's a land across this ocean I'm waiting to see. So stand by me so the fierce storms will race. You think that these land lovers never would last? It's land home, me hearties, at last we've arrived. But a look for this They call themselves pilgrims with a dream to be free. In the new world they're gone.
Yes, far from welcoming the early settlers, it was a struggle for survival that gained but a tiny toehold in a vast, untamed wilderness. In the decades that followed, a new challenge began to emerge. We were growing more and more apart from the mother country. Passion began to govern, and she never governs wisely.
Parliament's colonial policy is both arbitrary and unjust.
That's nonsense. The same tea that cost you 3 shillings a pound costs us 6.
Then we spoke out with action, with a growing defiance that led to the Boston Tea Party.
Either we cut the ties with England or we surrender our liberty.
Finally, the time had come to speak with one voice in a declaration of independence. Good evening, Mr. Jefferson. Have you finished the new draft yet?
Those are new drafts all over the floor, Dr. Franklin. It seems one stroke of this pen brings 2 changes from Congress. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
76, my boys, let every man take his musket up and fight for freedom here. The rebel ranks as Yankee volunteers. What is getting tough, I fear.
I shan't spend another night up here.
At least you got shoes, mate. There's not a dozen left. What can say that?
Tell the good general then. Tell him that half his camp has got typhus, smallpox, or dysentery.
And there be not a ration amongst us. We freeze or starve to death here in Valley Forge.
It's the Valley Forge, my boys. We fight the cold with army.
In the end, we the people prevailed. 13 very different colonies became the United States of America. And we were free to become an entire nation of dreamers and doers.
Yes, sir, Dr. Franklin. We still have some things to learn the hard way. Seems a whole bunch of folks found out we the people didn't yet mean all the people. Folks like Frederick Douglass.
Even amidst the cricket song here along Mark Twain's beloved Mississippi, I hear the noise of chains and the crack of the whip. Yet there is hope. Hope born from the words of Harriet Beecher Stowe. Uncle Tom's Cabin has given our nation a key, which can unlock the slave prison to millions. Anti-slavery is no longer a thing to be prevented. It is grown to abundant, to be snuffed out like a lantern.
We only wanted freedom, not war. Listen to my abolitionist brother, Pa. He's gonna make a real good Philly Yankee.
Quiet, both of you. You're gonna ruin Ma's birthday.
Ain't nothing gonna ruin today. We're all together. That's what counts.
2 brothers on their way, one more blue and one more gray. As they marched along their way, the fife and drum began to play. One was gentle, one was kind. One came home, one stayed behind. A cannonball don't pay no mind. If you're gentle or if you're kind, it don't think of the folks behind. Hold on a beautiful morning.
At last, the terrible Civil War ended. The time had come to rebuild our shattered nation. And a new wave of immigrants would help us do it. From around the world they came, these new Americans. Seems there was a new dawn coming for the American adventure.
Enough! Enough of your words.
autumn sunset on my people's summer. I think of our condition. My heart is heavy. I see men of my own race treated as outlaws or shot down like animals. I hope that all of us may be brothers from where the sun now stands. I will fight no more. Forever.
The wisdom of the great Chief Joseph reminded us once again of our long, painful journey through the frontiers of humanity.
We ask equality be guaranteed to us and our daughters forever.
We're 100 years old today. We came a long way in that first century. Like Susan B. Anthony, we're still speaking out.
As Tom Edison said, discontent is the first necessity of progress.
It's an age for grand ideas.
An era for innovation.
A dawn for new awareness.
But our America the Beautiful, she was changing too. We needed people like Teddy Roosevelt and an outspoken naturalist, John Muir, to get our attention.
Those falls are magnificent.
But it won't last if the timber thieves have their way.
John, you may be right, but the country's growth is putting a tremendous demand on our resources.
Any fool can destroy trees. All I ask is that we stop massive destruction. What will our children inherit? Make this valley a part of Yosemite National Park.
Well, I guess we needed those national parks. Seems the simple life of my day was slipping away. We're soon thrust into the hectic role of a world leader and into the war to end all wars.
Captain Charles Augustus Lindbergh successfully landed his Spirit of St. Louis in Paris last week.
Today, October 29th, 1929, Wall Street became America's greatest mall of rubber. This stock market crash has tarnished the golden dreams of millions.
Once I built a tower, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime?
This great nation will endure. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
You know, it seems to me like we're the only nation in the world that waits till we get into the war before we start getting ready for it.
The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked.
Tens of thousands of you across the face of America, working tonight to keep our boys in the fight.
You sure try, sailor. Hey, what did you fellas do? Let the whole Nazi fleet use your target practice?
America, with your golden dreams. America, you must keep dreaming now.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
I have a dream this afternoon that the brotherhood of man will become a reality in this day, with this day. Okay, first up, we have to get down, so that's all it
What do you think of our America now?
I think the founding fathers never dreamed of an America like this.
Of course not. We weren't dreamers. We were visionaries. That is why our Constitution withstands the rigors of time.
Easy now, Dr. Franklin. This nation's still just a youngster, don't you know? We now face the danger, which in the past has been the most destructive to the human. Success, plenty, comfort, and ever-increasing leisure. No dynamic people has ever survived these dangers.
The golden age never was the present age, but with human liberty, we can fulfill the promise and meaning of America to all people, regardless of their birth, right to live, to work, to be themselves, and to become whatever their visions can combine to make them. This is the promise of America. I foresee the American adventure to continue a long, long time.
That was the American Adventure. Spread your golden wings, sail on freedom's winds across the sky. Back outside after watching it twice. From the American Adventure, we continue our way around the pavilion. Directly to the right of the entrance to the American Adventure is this little vestibule over here. And this door actually leads up to a very exclusive club called Club 33, which you have to buy into, and there's a very limited number of spaces available for it, and they have just opened the locations here. It started out in Disneyland as an area for Walt to kind of wine and dine potential investors, and then it turned into a private club. And now, in 2018, we are starting to get Club 33 locations here at Walt Disney World, and this is the Epcot location. It's actually right up there, inside of those windows, and inside of those windows up there. Directly to the right of the entrance to Club 33 is Heritage Manor Gifts, the gift shop here at the America Pavilion. Lots and lots of America shirts. Oh, this one's actually pretty awesome. All the different states on the shape of Mickey. Oh, they have an ornament here. A couple of mugs. Laugh, love, Mickey. Oh, Larry Dodson did a print of the American Adventure, or the American Pavilion. I guess it's the American Adventure. Oh, a little tiny flag. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Oh, this is pretty neat. Oh, here it is. You can buy this hat. Fantastic hat. But I do really like this shirt, and I like this shirt a lot. So because it is the holidays, they got some Jim Shore Santas here. You got some Jim Shore-esque, is this actually, oh, it is Jim Shore, greeting cards. Jim Shore Snowman. Looks like you can buy all kinds of different bracelets and charms here. The villains. Oh, this one says new arrival. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Here's some specifically for the America Pavilion. Oh, look at that. There's some out here. You can get a close-up view of them. I love this Epcot one. Here at the counter they have a tri-corner hat with various pins in it to trade with the guests. Down here they have a bunch of rolls of posters, and they have a display of the poster. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I have various shirts from different places. Like I have one from Florida with Scuba Diving Goofy. I have one from Missouri with Grilling Goofy. Jen has one from Hawaii with Daisy Surfing. They have different shirts available. These are called the State Fair shirts. And what I figured I would do is I would get one from each state that I go to. So I still need to get California, and where else have I been? I went to Tennessee at some point. Oh, I like that one too. Also available in this gift shop are all of these pressed pennies. These are the 3 different styles of pressed pennies you can get here in the American Adventure gift shop. Directly to the right of Heritage Manor Gifts is the Kid Cot location for this pavilion. I like how there's like toys that were being made out here too. It does make sense that the Kid Cot location is kind of out here in this toy workshop area, and this is the other entrance to the Manor gift shop. And if we turn a little bit further, there's another bathroom over here and some more water fountains. And of course, because it is the holiday season, you can meet Santa and Mrs. Claus over here. Back out in front, looking back at Heritage Manor Gifts, and turning past where Santa Claus is, This is a booth that is here for Festival of the Holidays or any of the food festivals like Food and Wine or Flower and Garden. This is just a Christmas tree because there's a Christmas tree here. But we are turning even further to another little gift shop out here, like a gift kiosk, where you can buy ears and hats and sweatshirts and of course America themed Mickeys and Minnies. So these are actually new. They have ears that have Spaceship Earth print on it, and then they have interchangeable bows so that you can pick whatever country you want to represent on top of your bows. I don't know if this is a specific country or if this is just a nice looking bow. Is it? Let me know. Where's the America one? Is there not an American one? Huh, that's kind of interesting. Of course, lots and lots of pins available at this location too. And then as we turn, we're looking at some more temporary booths out here for Festival of the Holidays. One of these temporary booths sells Precious Moments dolls, which I think you are normally able to buy Precious Moments dolls inside of that gift shop that we were just in. But here is some of the Precious Moments dolls that are available out here right now. These are all Disney characters. Oh my goodness, the Mickey and Minnie and Daisy and Donald ones are amazing. Oh, look at the Goofy one down here. And Stitch. These are awesome. How much are these? Doesn't say anywhere. Let's see if Christopher Robin has a price. No? They said that the classic ones were $50 and the holiday ones are $60, which I think these gold ones over here are the holiday ones. And they said the small ones only come in a set, and she didn't tell me how much the sets were, but maybe these 3 villains or maybe all 6 villains. So turning past these 2 holiday markets over here to another permanent location here is Block and Hans, which is, you know, they sell beer and pretzels. So here's a look at what beers and ciders they have on tap right now. And then you can get a Mickey-shaped pretzel. From Block and Hans, we head over to our last area of the America Pavilion, and that is this funnel cakes booth. I wanted to show you guys this menu here. Somebody just got this cookies and cream funnel cake, and it looked amazing. I don't know if this pumpkin spice funnel cake is always here or if it's just here for the season, and I'm kind of curious what this funnel cake gift kit is. Here's a little, like, I don't know if this is like a tip or what, but right across from the America Pavilion is where they stage the globe for illuminations. So if you ever want to get a real close look at the globe for illuminations, it's not always out here, but about halfway through the day they do dock it out here next to the stage for the America Pavilion, and you can get a real good look at it. You can see in the background there's another boat pushing a barge of fireworks through, getting it all set up for illuminations. The fireworks show tonight. So there you have it. That was our last area of the America Pavilion. Up next, Japan. So all in all, the America Pavilion, there's kind of a lot of stuff to do in this area. The American Adventure, amazing show. Very like patriotic and heartwarming, and I liked it a lot. I want to watch that show all the time. I actually had to watch it twice today, to film it twice because the camera messed up the first time, and I enjoyed it both times. So I don't know, check out the America Pavilion. And with that being said, we are off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Alice.
And I'm Grace.
And we're from Whitby Bay, England.
And now it's time to pay the price.